Hey guys, 732 Review Crew here. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are back with Battlestar Galactica Season 1, Episode 7. And this one is titled 6 Degrees of Separation.
Correct.
Now, there's a couple ways to look at that title, but considering 6 Degrees of Separation is a way to, 6 people off of something type of thing. There's the 6 people know each other. You can get to anybody that way type of thing. Or, there's like also other versions of that, like the Wikipedia game getting to
it could be a play on number 6.
It could be a play on number 6.
I don't know.
I don't know, but 6 degrees of separation is an interesting topic in theory because of just, technically everything is just 6 degrees off. Do you know what that is? Have you guys ever heard of that?
Yeah. And I mean, it could also just be like, everyone knows who the Cylon is by 6 degrees of separation at most.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's probably the best guess.
Because the titles really haven't been like deep in questioning. It's always just kind of been like, hey.
Yeah,
because like, litmus test was like,
yeah.
Mike, you were talking about pH balances, but it's like also about like political questions.
Yeah.
Well, but it's also the fact that we were all 6 people away from anybody, like 6 social circles.
Right.
Like, we can go 6 circles and we can be the Pope potentially. That's the thing, or like the president, or like, somebody else.
Or Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, that too. That's the interesting thing. And I'm curious because, like, is that in regards to the Cylons or is that in regards to humans? And we're
going to find out.
And that's first to join this episode. But thank you for joining us. We're going to be jumping into Season 1, Episode 7 of Battlestar Galactica in 3, 2, 1. Joe, hit the button!
I don't see the hand of God in here.
Hand of God?
Could I be looking in the wrong place?
I think he's looking at the Cylon ship.
What is it that drives you to blasphemy, Gaius? You need to tempt fate. He has a plan for us.
How do you know it's a he?
There is only one true God. It's important you form a personal relationship with God.
No, what you are doing, darling, is boring me to death with your superstitious drivel. Which leads me to the inescapable conclusion that Cylons are, in the final...
She left him.
He's like, damn it. Is it going to be Boomer?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Get right down to...
What did you say?
I talk to myself.
Doesn't someone have her as a potential Cylon?
That's me.
Dwala?
Not a hard choice, though.
Miss Godfrey has brought some very disturbing accusations to my attention.
She is...
She's standing right there.
I'm right here.
This is Miss Godfrey.
Why doesn't he just say it right now?
Don't make me angry. You're the one who let the Cylons into the defense mainframe.
Sell her out right now. I'm bro. It's fucking with me as much as it's fucking with him.
So I thought she was fake too until she started talking to him.
No.
But it's
This, I mean, he has to have a chip in his head. Because, like,
they're
she
going after
threatened to go after him, and then he, like, snubbed her on the lucid dream thing, and then all of a sudden she popped up and was like, traitor!
unless it's the Cylons, a Cylon in his head is working with different Cylons.
We don't know. Man, oh God.
Don't look.
My brain!
But, like, nah, like, something's gotta be going on. Maybe he is a Cylon, and he doesn't even know it.
No, I honestly think, although no one is doing it in this show, where I'm like, their only play is to just be honest. Like, if he was just honest, they might be okay. But he's not going to be honest.
I mean, he should definitely tell him that Miss Godfrey is a Cylon.
Yeah.
Find out. See what he does.
Godfrey.
I've never seen this one before in my life.
No.
Dr. Emmerich was my associate.
Dr. Hammer.
He gave me this for safekeeping.
So he coded.
Dude, just tell the truth. Fuck.
It shows the doctor entering the mainframe without permission the day before the attack. As you can see, the man in the photo is carrying an explosive device.
Sorry, he's what? He's...
Photoshop!
In the faceplate of the computer terminal, there's a reflection of the man's face.
What?
You can't tell anything from that.
Enlarging the image is no problem, but sharpening it
Take forever.
would take at least a day, sir.
I'm gonna suspend all work on the Cylon detector,
What?
as well as your security privileges.
Why doesn't he just say it? Oh my god!
Because then he implicates himself in
I know, but she's already implicating him. So I might as well just lean into it. Like, hey, I fucked up. I didn't realize she was a Cylon until it was too late. Like,
well, he gets executed if he does that, I think.
Oh God. Why don't they wash it out?
yeah.
Your crutches of death, sir. Use them wisely. I can't. Yes, you can. You did it.
I can't.
Just take a break for 5 minutes. Well, we'll try again.
I don't want to do it again. I want a pill now, please.
Sorry, we're weaning you off the magic pills starting today, and besides, I need them for myself.
He's just savage.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm.
No, it wasn't. I don't think.
I think it was.
While this investigation is going on, I could come back to the Colonial One.
No, I'm sorry, Doctor. You have been put on a no-fly list. Security.
She's not doing good.
Madam President, I have reason to believe
Oh, there we go.
She's a Cylon.
that she may be a Cylon. Madam President? Madam President?
Oh no!
Hello? Get on the wireless. Get Doc Connell over here now. The President's collapsed. Madam President?
Why would he tell her that and not just...
Because she's the reason why he's low.
I hate that they have so many people on the press. I mean, it makes sense because I'm sure they're each just a representative for, like, the ship.
How many of these did you take, young lady?
I took too many drugs.
3.
3 times the dosage. Must work 3 times as fast then, right? You can't cure cancer by overdose.
Thing to do now is get me on my feet and in front of the press before the end of the day.
I could give you a shot, but you wouldn't like the side effects.
Just do it.
Need a public image.
Shing!
It's not that kind of a shot.
Eyeball?
Spine.
Spine probably work.
See, he really should have said something because now she's alone in a room with a dom.
Convenience of it all.
He was almost paranoid. He kept saying that the Olympic carrier had been infiltrated by the Cylons.
Yeah, it was. Hurt.
Oh!
We were friends.
We're lovers.
I loved him fair.
Oh damn! I was okay. I guess. Is that her job?
It seems like it.
She's the seduce bot.
She's the honey potter.
The honey bot.
There are times when I just feel so alone.
Yeah, she's the honey pot bot.
Times when I just want so much to be held again.
She's doing it right now.
Adama knows better.
Yeah, no, I think that just raised a red flag for him. Like, no way, dude.
Do not, under any circumstances, allow Shelley, Godfrey.
He knows.
Ship.
Woo!
The lighting is always very interesting here,
Is it
isn't
because
it?
of the nuclear fallout? The sun's blocked out by the clouds still?
Oh, maybe.
Lieutenant, is that you? Doctor.
Bruh.
How you doing? Please don't let me interrupt.
Don't let me interrupt you.
Look at his feet. He's like awkward now.
Has it ever occurred to you that the photograph, the disc itself could be a fake? I could join you in the lab for just 2 minutes of your time. I could show you. I really don't think that's possible. Gator, listen to me. Nobody would need to know. It would just be you and me. Just you and me. Shh. Someone's coming.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Don't do it.
I want answers, and I want them now, and I am not interested in playing any more of your stupid games.
Have you lost your
I
mind?
don't know. That's an interesting question. One I pose to myself.
Or she doesn't know she is.
Over! You have not heard the last! No more Mr. Nice Guys!
Everyone on this ship thinks he's absolutely batshit crazy.
He is batshit crazy.
It's not really a thing, you know? It's probably a Cylon itself.
Yeah, we know that.
More of an animal, maybe, than the human models. Maybe they genetically design it to perform a task. To be a fighter.
Huh.
Have to treat it like a pet.
Huh.
This is not throwing up like crazy flags.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Look at the look on his face.
All I know is that every day you spend in that bed is another day that I have my opinion of you confirmed. As you were.
He's motivating her.
He's good. That was good. He's like, psychology? Watch this, idiot. So he came clean?
No.
Yeah, he says she's a Cylon agent.
Yeah, but he didn't come clean to how he knows.
Do you have any evidence to support this charge?
A little bit.
No evidence.
Tweaks here and there. I'll have a test regime up and running. I thought we had something.
You renounce God, guys.
I can't allow you access to your equipment.
But under instruction, I could show Lieutenant Gator how to protect
Yeah.
the samples.
Yep.
It's not difficult.
Your pictures on that photograph. Every piece of equipment in your laboratory will be dismantled and quarantined.
Tell the truth, dude.
I'm an innocent man who is being convicted in the court of public opinion without trial.
Well, actually, you're kind of just being convicted by a picture.
Yeah. Yo, why is everyone looking at him?
You know,
Well,
the accusation, I guess.
Yeah, because
Oh, she's spreading the word.
and I mean, his security clearance has been revoked, so they have to know that.
Eh.
Oof.
He pulled the fire alarm.
Trying to get access to the files.
D-wing corridor where it intersects C-wing.
That's a lab.
Does he not realize this is just going to incriminate him?
Is he just pulling plugs, brother?
The wrong one! It's the wrong one!
Let it down! Let it down!
This is so ripped up.
The picture's him, all right.
Yes, Commander.
As he tries to inch in front of him.
Looks pretty like him.
He's still not sold, though.
She tried to seduce him.
All of you.
Yay.
Well, if you don't mind her goo on your face, she's all yours, sir.
Bruh. It's like, this is a lot worse when I'm not dying on a planet.
In a suit. In a
Yeah.
suit.
Okay.
Why are they all standing like in it? They need to move.
Don't shoot anything.
She did that by accident the first time. Remember? She pulled something
Yeah.
immediately and shot. Oh no.
Can he just tell the fucking truth?
You are here to free me, right? To bring this travesty to a close because you know I'm innocent. I'm being framed.
Why would she do that?
She's a Cylon.
She's a Cylon.
Tell her the truth, dude.
You are going to have to believe me.
I want to believe you. If anyone can be a Cylon, and it's hard to tell us apart, then we only have one thing left to trust. Our instincts, our feelings. And the moment they told me it was your face in the photo, I knew I believed it.
Oof.
Yikes.
I believe you were involved in the attack somehow.
She's right. I mean,
Feel it.
Tell her the truth, dude. Come on.
Give me Madam President.
Can't do that.
Well, because he doesn't want to reveal that he was duped and stupid also, I feel like, right?
Truth is, if something happened to you,
honey pot bots.
I wouldn't know how to deal with it. Hey, I'm not trying to put you on the spot here. I don't want to step in and what you two have. You feel the way you feel, and I have to respect it.
Oh, and it's gonna be raining.
I can feel
It's so
it.
romantic.
Good.
And in the air tonight.
Do do do.
Oh, back to Bulma.
I'm Sharon. Who wrote that on her?
Dude, what?
Who knows? He's praying to God.
He's praying to Cylon God.
But you think it's gonna work?
Yeah.
I think you're right. She's gonna show up like, all is forgiven.
In the red dress. No, blue dress.
Ah, there she is.
All will be well.
Open the door.
Oh, he dug deeper and realized it is fake.
It's a lie!
The photograph was a fake. What? I went back, I reran all the security checks. This time I found markers which pointed to photo manipulation. Oh,
She's gonna renounce God again.
I just knew that.
I never believed in you.
I mean, I'm not that kind of man.
Well,
I mean, he didn't know anything about it.
he
until the last
didn't.
second.
He is.
No, Doctor, once the photos were fully resolved, it was almost too easy. Like she wanted to be found out.
Oh,
Get off of the ship,
my God.
I gave you an order.
I had 2 Marines tailing her. They say they went around the corner and she was gone.
Is she back in his head?
Did she just step out of his head?
Didn't just vanish. Have them check again.
Or did she project herself in all their heads?
That'd be... Did they ever take down the thing from the CIC?
The glasses are there. He didn't plead his innocence very well. Almost like he's not.
I mean, he's guilt-ridden. He's not guilty.
You're even more popular and powerful than ever before.
Probably because of your belief.
Or for anyone to accuse you of treason again.
Oh, shit.
That makes sense.
God's what we done.
It's like, I'll stop asking questions. Sorry. It's so stupid and talkative.
Isn't he at a press conference imagining that?
Yes. This is... Wow. Okay. That was a crazy one, too.
Well, because all that's left are glasses, but is she just like hiding on the ship somewhere technically? Like,
I don't know. Can
They
she...
like compress themselves, or
Can she? Is she special?
is number 6 like super powered?
Okay, so...
which is super flexible.
Fold herself into a laundry. No one will notice.
So in this episode, at the beginning, they started with the discussion of God. I don't know, was he looking at maybe some material from the Cylon fighter?
Yes.
And he was
That's what
like,
it seemed like.
and 6 was like, do you see the hand of God? And he was like, no. So I wonder if the hand of God is something real for Cylons, or if they're just talking metaphorically.
Well, it actually seems like the Cylons have like a very specific figure in mind.
Yeah,
right?
man.
It's not, he was like, we all have our God. And she's like, no. It is the key singular God.
Yeah.
And so I feel like they're slowly inching towards that it's like a being of some kind.
Correct.
That is their God.
Now,
Not a omniscient, all-seeing God.
I'm curious if it's a human or like just a mythical being type thing, you know, a like spiritual being, or if it's actually like one of their creators. I keep bringing that up. I think it is one of the creators is their God, and maybe he's just, they're carrying out his will. Maybe he got mad at humanity and wired them to do it that way. Who knows? But one thing in this episode that happens is we saw Baltar denounce God because he's a man of science and says, I don't believe in God. And that made number 6 in his head very mad, to the point that she disappeared and created a Shelley Godfrey.
Or did she project herself into the physical world?
No, I picked up the glasses.
She had to be real. She had to manifest somehow.
That was weird. She put on glasses just for that one scene.
Yeah, she's like, well, actually, if you look closely, hold on, right there. Yeah, that was funny.
Mm.
But it's funny because that's exactly what a robot trained to act like a human would do.
Puts on glasses.
Hold on, let me get my glasses. You know.
The interesting thing is they say that he is she works at the defense ministry, which, if it's true, just goes to show, how deeply ingrained Cylons are again in society. They're at every level of the government and not government roles, because people just assume they look like a different person. because it's 50 billion. I found out there's 50 billion people across the colonies. Of course, there are going to be a couple of people who look maybe the same, and they just kind of whatever it. The big thing though is she basically says that he is the reason why everything happened, which to an extent he is, but shows some doctored pictures to the crew in the attempt to discredit him and also throw him under the bus, because first off, he rejected her God, which is insulting, but she's given him everything this far, pretty much, it feels like.
Well, she revealed the whole point of doing it. The whole point of it is
to build him back up.
No one can actually at any point try to point the finger at him, because now it will be like, you're a
Cylon, how dare you?
Exactly, and that's the crazy part. Now, the also interesting thing is this caused him to have like a little bit of a mental breakdown even further. We see him have like a mental breakdown in the sense that he like kind of has like delusions of grandeur or whatever it is, because he's in different locations while he's in different spots, and it's physically manifesting for him to like act and say things, which causes people to look at him weird, like you said, the security guard when he was holding the nobody's hand.
Thank God, because I feel like not enough people acknowledge him acting like a weirdo.
It's interesting because
like the president's just like, he's so quirky.
He is, but
with his English accent,
he just leans back and goes randomly.
Now, speaking of the president, she collapsed this episode. I thought maybe it was because her disease is getting worse, progressing, but it seems like it's because she took triple the dose.
She's taking her happy pill.
Whether it was her painkillers or the medication that she wanted, which someone in the comments basically said is probably the equivalent of like space marijuana.
No, the doctor pointed out that it's the pills she's using to treat her cancer, and she was just like,
it
took a fuck ton.
Yeah, which you shouldn't do. Now, she obviously had to get an injection of some sort that would allow her to maybe a steroid or some sort of like upper to get her through a press conference, because she realizes she has to be the public face and keep confidence up.
Yes,
for at least until the next election. She has to last at least 7 months, basically, or whatever. How many months? Yeah. She also was not willing to jump on a grenade for Baltar, obviously, as you see, because she was like, everybody was like, oh, we don't believe you. He's like, you believe me, you have to. She's like, not really, but.
Well, I think the biggest part of the whole thing is that he didn't really fight for his innocence, other than acting like a fucking crazy person.
It's true, he did.
So like, I feel like at first, when he first spoke with her on the phone, it removed the physical, like, I don't know. And he's just crazy.
Now, he also, like you were frustrated that he wouldn't reveal what happened in his relationship. And it makes sense, because if he does reveal his relationship, he'll get...
It's just because that's what I would do.
He'll be executed. He'd be executed either way.
Yeah.
So
that's why I was like, Joe's like, just tell the truth. And like, I agree. He should have just told the truth. Like, he would have died.
But even if he could have just told a half truth.
The half truths weren't going to work at this point.
Sure. I mean, whatever.
We see also poor Hilo with Sharon on the surface of Caprica. He has been completely swindled by this acting.
Poor Hilo. Hilo's living out his motherfucking dream right now.
Yeah, and
I think being chased by Cylons to the wilderness is part of.
It's an adventure, romantic, and the journey of a lifetime. Okay?
Now,
all right.
If
you haven't made sweet love during a thunderstorm in the remote wilderness on a pile of moss, have you ever lived?
So for the silent,
pretty dumb by the sound of it. I don't know.
And after him being like, I never initiated anything because I always thought you liked the chief. She's like, kiss me, you idiot.
Now,
like, come on. It's straight up like a romance movie scene.
I'm curious though, because speaking of Cylons, we saw Shelley, or number 6, attempt to seduce Adama. I wonder if that succeeded, if she would have latched onto him.
No,
if it did.
Oh, I have no idea.
She seems like she's like the seduce.
I don't even know if I feel like number 6. That was just fun. She was just like, let me just fucking hit on this old man. Right
also,
now. like where
the Cylons all have a prerogative.
They do.
Sure. Okay.
Which is what Boomer in this episode revealed a little bit. So obviously, when she was talking to Chief Tyrell, she revealed to us that this ship was a Cylon.
Bro,
that
why
was built like an animal.
hella dominant?
Which I loved also, like
Yeah, it's
the
like an
gentle caressing
That
of
was
the ship. Like,
dang.
you gotta treat it like a pet. And he's like, you fucking guess?
Well, if you think about it, it's the robotics of Cylons. When they make things, they make them for specific purposes. You know, the ones that are robots are obviously combat units. The ships, the ships are, you know, organic for some reason, but like I don't know exactly
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know why they're organic, but they're like animals for Cylons. Maybe it's the Cylons experimenting as they grow. You know, maybe that was their first attempt at Cylons. Because they were created by organic life, maybe they wanted to create organic life, and that was their first attempt.
Well, I think we will have a much better understanding of those things once we figure out who this God character is.
It's what they want to do.
Yeah.
Because for all you know, their doctrine is like, we're the new human race, and therefore they are becoming a better organic version of mankind.
Very curious to find out. I don't have anything else to add. Do you guys?
I did just want to point out one thing,
go for it.
which was someone writing in Boomer's locker that she's a Cylon.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So, which I love because that person definitely doesn't realize how right they are.
Oh, unless it was Shelley Godfrey.
Maybe it was.
Really playing with that emotions.
What about
because there was like a little bit of a friendly rivalry going on Caprica between Six and Boomer.
Yeah, I also loved how Dora was like, I'll hit her once, boom. And she's like, is that good enough? And she's like,
last episode.
Oh, no, it's not. Like, she'd been holding in some shit. You know, like, she said some shit when she got her hair done and she got bangs and she was like, man, that looks terrible. You know?
There's something else that we missed talking about that was Starbuck. So Starbuck seems a little bit down. On what's going on, her situation. It seems like I don't know if she's traumatized,
and her best friend on the ship,
or just didn't want to, fly for right now. Because of the pain, she'd rather have meds and just relax. It seemed like Lee was trying to help her, encourage her. It didn't work. So in comes XO, and XO bullshits his way through with psychology and like pisses her off.
I always knew you weren't worth piss.
Yeah, and that's great. It's good.
Fuck you, old man. I proved you wrong. Which I love.
It's great because that it encourages her so much to get out there and do things. And it's it's even though it was negative interaction somewhat, it was like a positive interaction also because like I'm pretty sure he was mainly attempting to encourage her.
Yeah, no,
and
he was.
And it worked.
He was.
And she got out there and was like immediately able to fly the Cylon ship again.
I love so much.
They have such a complicated relationship, and I think it's done really well.
Fuck you, old man. Times are changing. It's like, shit hasn't changed yet. I'm not dead. And you ain't shit.
Now,
oh God,
excuse me, sorry. I don't have anything else to add for this discussion. Do you guys?
No, I'm enjoying it greatly.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the show. Thank you for joining us. If you do enjoy it, let us know in the comments below. Like the video if you haven't, and subscribe to our channel. And if you wish to support us further, check out our full lengths on Patreon, where you can get the full length of this video to watch, and anything that's cut out of this episode that you would like to see is included in that. It does have a sync for you, so make sure you go check it out on our Patreon, which is in the description of the video. Otherwise, we're the 732 Review Crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Toodaloo.
Cylon. No new Cylon theory. Sorry. Bye.